I don't know why. I thought it was a good idea to read Robin Hobb and Brando Sando at the same time. I'm just deep in the trenches, okay? Hello friends, welcome to a new vlog. So, sorry for my disheveled looking appearance, and also apologies if you hear beeping in the background, because we are kicking off this very cozy vlog with a power outage. I don't know what happened, but I had a 30-minute strength workout this morning at 9:30, so I did that, and then I hopped right into a 30-minute pop ride on Peloton, and I was on my bike just pedaling away, and suddenly the power glitches like 5 times and my bike is not plugged in. Like, I have to power the bike, so yeah, and my Wi-Fi is hooked up to a battery backup, so I was actually able to finish my workout in the dark. But very weird. I don't know why the power's out, but it's out for like 1,300 people in my area, so I don't know what happened, but we're kicking off what was going to be a spooky cozy vlog and is instead more of a autumnal cozy vlog, because I'm not in the mood for spooky books right now, because I was hoping in this vlog would be the vlog where I spend the night outside in my sunroom reading scary books in the dark at night, trying to like freak myself out. And I'm just not in the mood for spooky books, honestly, but I do still plan on staying the night in my sunroom tonight, which I'm very excited about. It finally gets dark enough at an earlier enough part of the day, like 9-10 o'clock at night, where I could probably fall asleep out there, and I have really cozy fairy lights out there, and it's just so cozy. I really love it. So my battery's already flashing. I just charged this battery. That is so annoying. Anyways, let's wrap up this quick intro clip. I made myself, as you probably have seen, a delicious pumpkin spice coffee. It is so good. Dare I say it's better than Starbucks. I love that pumpkin spice instant coffee. It tastes better than Starbucks to me. It is so good. Put some creamer and some milk in here and a little bit of cinnamon topping. It's perfection. So I'm gonna enjoy that now that my workout is done. And as for reading plans, I'm hoping to finish the Battle Drum today. I have about 2 hours left of the audiobook, so I want to get this done. That's the plan. So I will be finishing this today, and I'm really loving it. It's feeling like a 5-star read for me. And then lots of my friends are very excited for me to be starting this, and that is Fool's Errand by Robin Hobb. So I kind of am forcing myself to read this. Not really, but I did put the second book in this series on my Magical Readathon TBR for September, so I kind of have to read this now, but I do want to. Like, I do want to read this. I am in the mood for some emotional, heart-wrenching time, and that I know this is what it's gonna be. So really excited to dive into this, and hopefully we'll finish it this week, but we'll just see. And then I'm still reading Words of Radiance, but I'm not really that worried about reading that one, honestly. But yeah, I'm hoping this vlog will be a cozy vlog. We're gonna be doing lots of crafting and cooking and baking, and I want to make some recipes and do some crafting and all of that, but kind of can't do that with the power out right now. So I think I'm just gonna go read, because I can't really do much else with the power not being on. So I'm also sad because I can't get my laundry done done. And like, I have so much laundry to do this week. So hopefully it comes back on soon. I will keep you all updated and chat with you all later. Hello friends, it is later on Saturday night. I should be out getting cozy in my sunroom, reading in the dark with lights on and being cozy spooky. I'm not in the mood. I don't feel like it. It's honestly really cold out now. It's like in the 40s at night and that's too cold. So I don't know. I guess I'm not doing that. So apologies for teasing that and then not ending up doing it, but it's just too cold. Fall just really came out of nowhere this year. Like, it has come on so strong so soon. Like, we're experiencing like late September weather in like mid-August. So that means we're probably gonna have a really early winter. I'm gonna say it now. I bet you it's probably gonna be snow on the ground by my birthday. I bet you, at least that's how the weather is acting. So instead, I'm gonna, okay. I have 2 batteries for this camera and one of them has been acting really weird and like barely holds a charge anymore. Like, I literally can get maybe 10 minutes of footage on it and then it's dead. And I just put the original battery because I have like an off-brand battery and that's the one that's acting weird. I guess I need to buy a new battery for this camera because I really like having 2 so I could just switch them out back and forth. But fun, batteries don't ship to Alaska. Like, I can't buy them off Amazon. I usually have to go to like the manufacturer's website. So I might have to look into that because I really need 2 batteries for this camera. Anyways, I don't know what I was saying, but essentially I think I'm just gonna get ready for bed. It's a little bit early for a Saturday night to be getting ready for bed, but I am truly just really tired. And I kind of had a realization today, so I haven't talked too much about my weight loss this month because I've really hit a plateau. I haven't really been gaining weight and I'm not losing weight. I'm stuck at like 20 pounds lost so far, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. That's amazing. But it is really frustrating to be stuck at a plateau. And I think I pieced together what caused the plateau. And that is stress. Because right at the end of July, early August, I downloaded dating apps. Those have honestly been causing me a lot of stress and anxiety and just overthinking and staying up late and honestly eating not the greatest. Like, I have been eating very unmindfully. Like, a big thing for me in my weight loss journey has been eating mindfully, and I'm not trying to reference that very demure, very mindful. Like, I'm really truly not. This was something that I have been telling myself, like, I need to be very thoughtful in what I'm eating, when I'm eating it, and then like be thinking like the whole time I'm eating, are you full? Like, you know, which sounds stressful. Like, that sounds like I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself when I'm eating, but it really helps me as someone who loves to overeat, honestly, because food tastes good and I don't want to stop just because I'm full, because it tastes good, you know, which is problematic. So I think that has been why I've been at a weight loss plateau, because I've been working out, I've been drinking my water, but it's the not sleeping very well because I was waking myself up in the middle of the night to be able to text people and I'm like, girl, no. No. So I am putting a limit on myself with dating apps. I actually deleted quite a few of them because I had gotten a few and then I realized a lot of them you need to pay for and I'm like, absolutely not. So I just have one now and I took it off my home screen and I think I'm just gonna limit notifications for that app, like, and just kind of pretend it's not there and limit myself to 1 day a week, like maybe on Sundays I can get on the app and scroll through it. But obviously, if I have messages or whatever, I'll reply to those, but it's honestly been pretty dry the last like week or so, so I'm not holding my breath on that front. But I was debating just deleting them entirely, but like, I don't know, I don't know. I'm not quite ready for that yet, although the men on those apps are just utterly disappointing. So I don't know. We'll just see what happens, but I think that's gonna really help, and I really just need to focus more on myself and not be so wrapped up in that. So that's gonna be the plan, and hopefully in September we will see more of a weight drop because I was doing so good. Like, for 2 months I was losing so much weight. This month, nothing, and it's really disappointing to see that. But I also have to realize, like, this is part of the weight loss journey. and it's not easy. And I just want to get back into how I was doing things in like June and July. So eating small meals, only having one serving, like not having seconds. Even if I'm still hungry, like I'll just drink more water, which I know for a lot of people this is not going to work, but it's been working for me because I am at such a high weight that I do really need to like not eat so much. Honestly, I would also like to lose weight because that means I will be eating less and my grocery bill won't be so high, because honestly I feel like my grocery bill is so high right now. And I don't know, I feel like I'm not buying that much, but it just seems like, I don't know loves, but we're gonna get back on it. We're gonna get back on track this week, okay? Well, this is also a cozy vlog. It's gonna be a get back on track vlog. Like get back into like hardcore workouts and mainly just focusing on food, because the working out part's the easy part for me with losing weight, because I love exercising, honestly. Now that I've built enough muscle, it's actually really enjoyable to like keep building on those muscles. Like I can actually flex my arms and you can see the muscles. Like it's crazy. And I'm starting to get some like serious muscle definition, which is just so satisfying to see. But it's really the eating. It is the eating that is so difficult for me to lose weight. Like making sure I'm not just binging, which I will admit, I kind of have been indulging a little bit in that this month. Like not as bad as I used to. Not as bad as I used to, because I don't have those super high calorie foods in the house anymore, which is, you know, on purpose, because I know I can't control myself when I have that stuff in the house. So we're just gonna get back down to business, loves. So that's the goal. And yeah, so I'm gonna get ready for bed. I will be starting Fool's Errand tonight. I probably won't be reading very much of it tonight, but I just want to get a little bit of a start on it. But I'm gonna go do my skincare and my nightly routine, drink my tea, do my meditation, and then read for a minute and then go to bed. I'd like to get up kind of early tomorrow so I can finish off my chores. I have some dishes to do, run the dishwasher. I need to finish laundry because I got severely behind on laundry today thanks to that stupid power outage. The power was out for like almost 3 hours. It's like, what the heck? My speculation is that a dead tree fell and broke through a power line, and so of course it's the weekend, so you know the crew people are probably not working, so they probably had to all be called in to go to work, and that probably took some time. So I think that's why it took so long to get the power back, which was just, that was ridiculous. So anyways, I just want to finish laundry, get some chores done, read, craft, definitely craft. Oh my gosh. I started my paint by number today. Obsessed. That is so fun. I'm having a great time, so definitely want to do more of that tomorrow. And obviously work out. I have a 45-minute full body strength training tomorrow with one of my favorite instructors on Peloton. And I know it's gonna destroy me because my arms are sore from today's workout. So I'm gonna go, loves, and we will chat tomorrow. Hello friends, I'm so tired. It has been a very busy day. Like, it should be a relaxing day, but honestly, I did a lot today. So, got up early like I wanted to, got the dishwasher going, got laundry restarted, did a 45-minute strength workout that absolutely destroyed my body. That was such like a difficult workout. Like at many points, I'm like, I'll just stop here. I'm just gonna stop here. I think I'll just stop here. And I'm like, no. And I just ended up finishing the workout. And I've never done a 45-minute strength workout. 30 minutes is usually my max. But it was actually funny, the trainer in that video was actually talking about like you know, push yourself today. Like if this is a challenging workout for you, you know, like don't give up and stuff. And like you're only gonna get better if you push your own limits. And that is so true, because no way would I have thought I would be able to do a 45-minute full body workout using pretty decent weights. Like I'm definitely not using like super heavy weights, but I am slowly hoping to start collecting more dumbbells, which I just hate that name. Like dumbbells, really? Anyways, so I really want to build up like my own personal gym collection of things. And I think I might be getting a few things for my birthday, because I may have accidentally seen that on my birthday wish list disappear. So yeah, I'm hoping to just acquire more and more dumbbells that are heavier and heavier. And then I'm also hoping for a heavier kettlebell, because I currently have one that's like 12 pounds. That's way too light for me now. I definitely need heavier. So I think I asked for a 25-pound, which I know is quite the jump, but for a kettlebell, I could really go a lot heavier. But it's just crazy to me, like that 12-pound kettlebell was way too heavy for me like a solid 8 months ago. And now it's like I could throw it around one-handed. Like it's so light. So it's just crazy what consistency will do for you. But anyways, so I got my workout in, and then I put all my laundry away. I had 2 full baskets of clothes to put away, which granted, I did have 9 new t-shirts to put away. I am obsessed with my Book Babe Designs shirts. They are so comfortable, and these are actually a size smaller than I normally wear, and they are like, they're fitted, which I usually like my t-shirts a little baggy, but like I'm hoping once I get my weight loss kick started again, they will become baggy. But it's very comfortable and I'm just obsessed with them. So put all my clothes away, and then went and had breakfast with my parents, and then I dropped my car off because my headlight was not working on my car. So my dad quickly fixed that, which was nice. And then came home, and what did I do? I think I just immediately started baking. So I decided to meal prep some little mini pizza bites. They're very, very good and high protein. They're so delicious. So I made a batch of those. I think it made like 20 or so, and then I had a couple as a snack because I was getting hungry. And then I made a couple batches of these apple spice muffins, which are very good. I've never made them before, but would definitely make them again. They're very autumnal and they're really good. Let me show you them actually, so I could get me a little clip for the thumbnail. But I will say the first batch, I way underfilled the little muffin things because I thought I would need to have some room for them to like rise or whatever, but they didn't really need that. Oh, also my mom stopped by. Look what she dropped off. These are amazing. These are big chewy nerds, and they're addicting, and I'm gonna have to hide these for myself because I will eat them all. So here are the muffins. So you can clearly see these are the better of the, obviously I ate one. These are the better of the muffins. Like these look a lot prettier to me because they're like, you know, they actually fill the little cup. This was the first batch because I didn't know I could fill them up more, but then I filled them up more and they look much better, but they taste amazing. I will leave a link to the recipe for the pizza bites and the muffins down below if you would like to check it out. For the pizza bites, I followed the recipe, but I did use like a small muffin tin, so I made, they're like literally just 1 bite pizza bites, which is what I wanted. But you can definitely make like bigger pieces of dough to put in a tin, so totally customizable. I just wanted like pizza bites because I just thought that would be cute, and that'll be part of my lunch for the week. And I have salad. I bought 3 pre-made salads, and I have those pizza bites. So basically lunch should really just be putting a couple things in a container and calling it good. So I'm on my own all week for lunch. Usually my mom and I will like eat together for lunch, but she's at this conference thing in town all week, so she's not gonna be available for lunch, which is totally fine. I'm hoping to bring my book with me to lunch every day and eat, read, relax, all that. Speaking of reading, that's what I'm hoping to do now. And the only other thing on my to-do list today was to listen to a podcast and do some crafting. I really want to do more painting on my paint by numbers because it's so relaxing. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I did. I worked an hour on like my psychology of happiness class, which again, I will leave a link down below for that as well because it's free. You just sign up for an account and it's completely free to take, and I'm honestly learning a lot. It's been very, very interesting learning about what actually makes us happy versus what we think makes us happy. So I'm really enjoying this class, and I'm enjoying the like homework assignments. I sit down with like really calming music in my earbuds and sit at my desk at night and spend like 5 to 10 minutes just like filling out the little journal that you can print off. And I did that, and I've just been really enjoying that class. But anyways, so other than crafting, the only other thing I wanted to do today was read. So I have about an hour and 30 minutes before I am gonna go down and have dinner with my parents. We're gonna catch up on our show that we've all been watching, which is the Great Food Truck Race. I almost said Great British Bake Off. No, that is a me show. Nobody else likes that in my family but me. I'm obsessed with that show. Literally just put it on just to keep me company half the time because I'm just obsessed. Anyways, Great Food Truck Race is a show that we're watching together, so we are very behind, but we've been recording all the episodes, so I think we'll watch a little bit of that tonight. And then I might do some painting when I get home because my workout's done and my lunch is basically packed. The dishes have been put away. So I went ahead and put away the clean dishes and restocked. The only other thing I need to do is lay out my vitamins for the week. I'm also going to be on a new medication this week that my new doctor prescribed me in place of another one. It's like the same medicine, just like a different kind. So we'll see how that works for me. I'm like hesitant. I hate experimenting with medications because I don't always have adverse reactions, but my body definitely takes some time to like get used to medicine sometimes, especially when it's hormonal based, which this is. So we'll just see how it goes. But anyways, so it should be a pretty chill week. I get to leave early on Friday, which I'm very excited about. Not excited for the reason I have like lots of ultrasounds to go get done, so that's not fun. But then I get to come home and I'm done. And then I get Monday off, so that's exciting. But anyways, I have started Fool's Errand. I'm literally like 10 pages into this book and it's already making me emotional. Like I am so not ready for this. Like I am. Like I really am. But like at the same time, I'm like, I don't want this to end. I know I still have so many more books to read from Robin Hobb, but I'm just like, oh my gosh. So really looking forward to reading more of this. And yeah, so I'm gonna go curl up in my chair and finally sit down and relax because I have not done that today. And I will chat with you all later. Howdy, I realize I keep wearing my hair up in this bun and I always have like a couple pieces of hair sticking out of said bun and it just looks ridiculous. So I really need to stop doing that because like I forget that like this is publicly on the internet. Like the internet is seeing my hair like that and that's really embarrassing. This is not much better, but I don't care. Hi, it is Monday. I destroyed all my brain cells today at work working on that project that I talked about in last week's vlog. I seriously cannot comprehend why they gave that to me. Like, why would you give the person who has like the least amount of accounting experience one of the like most mind-numbing project I've ever worked on? So I don't know. I think everyone else is just too busy, so they're like, hey, here you go. I'm like, awesome. So I did finish that today, but then they're like, you know what? We should give you the other taxes project. I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah, okay. Obviously, I didn't react like that in person. I was like that in my head though. but they never gave it to me, so I think they might have just forgot, which would be fabulous, but we'll just see what happens. Anyways, as for reading, I'm about 15% into Words of Radiance, which I am quite enjoying. It's very good. It's very good, okay? I think Way of Kings is definitely a setup book. Like, I didn't really like Way of Kings, but I kind of acknowledged the fact that it is a setup book, and this one's already like 15% in, which is like 7 hours into the book. It's getting interesting. There has been some things happening, and right now I'm reading through a bunch of interludes, and I know those are going to come into play later, and it's been interesting. And on the other hand, I have started my Hobbs journey again. So I am now 66 pages into Fool's Errand, and I'm just so sad. Nothing in particular has really happened, but I'm just sad. Like, Fitz just makes me sad. Like, I just want to like give him a hug and just like reassure him that like things are gonna be okay, and that your life is just loss after loss after loss. Like, just the things that happen in just the things that happen in his life. He's just not doing well. So I'm loving it though. Like, Robin Hobb truly is an incredible writer, and I'm just so immersed in this world and these characters yet again. And there has been like some slight mentions of the Lifeship Trader series, which so far has been my absolute favorite of Robin Hobb's. Love that series, even though I hate so many characters in it. I don't know. This is just, it's just so good. And I just love Night Eyes. And it's just making me sad, because I know there's gonna be something horrible to come, because literally all of my friends have been like sobbing their eyes out by Assassin's Fate, I think it's called, the like very final book in the Realm of the Elderling, like literally like sobbing. And well, I'm kind of excited about that because I love when a book can pull that much emotion from me. I'm also just terrified. Like, what happens that is that sad, you know? I'm sure it has something to do with the animals and Fitz. Like, I don't know. I'm obviously not going to spoil anything, but I'm just scared. But absolutely obsessed with this. It's already feeling like a 5-star, obviously. It's Robin Hobb. So I desperately need to get ready for bed because I spent way too long tonight working out, which, you know, is not a bad thing. But I did a 20-minute strength workout, I did a 20-minute cycling class, and then I decided to do a 20-minute stretching class because I am ridiculously sore from the 45-minute strength training workout I did yesterday. Oh my god, that workout kicked my butt. That was so difficult. And I pushed through. Like, I think I had mentioned that there were several points during that workout where I was like, I'll just stop here, I'll just quit here, it's fine. And I just kept going somehow and did the whole workout. That is the longest strength training workout I've ever done. And I'm definitely gonna need a little time to recover from that, but it was a great workout. And so today I did like a full hour, so I still will get my like 5 to 10 minute meditation in tonight. I also need to work on my gratitude journal, so I'm gonna work on that too. And yeah, so that's the plan, friends. And then tomorrow, it's just another day in the office. And I'm gonna bring my book with me because I read during lunch, which was so relaxing and so nice. So I just ate my lunch in my car, listened to my book, and followed along in the physical book. It was just very relaxing. Would highly recommend. So yeah, that's all I really got. I really need to go do my nightly things because I am a solid 25 minutes behind schedule for the night. I have such a strict schedule on my workday evenings. It's kind of crazy, but I kind of need it. So I will chat with you all later. Hello, friends. I'm just in a tank top. It's okay. Howdy. Oh my gosh, I really need work to quit giving me these really intense brain destroying projects because I am just brain dead. Yeah, but I have made some pretty decent progress in Words of Radiance and I'm very excited. Steph has been roped into a buddy read of Words of Radiance. So thank you so much, Robin, for making this happen. So she will be starting it, I think, next week. And I will for sure still be reading this book by next week because are you kidding me? This book is like ridiculously long. So I'm gonna have bestie Steph with me to support, and I'll be supporting her, obviously, in our endeavor to read this big, chunky, thick book. I've also had several of my friends persuade me to try to catch up by December so that I can read the latest book with them. And I told them I will try my hardest, but I make no promises because I still have Words of Radiance, Oathbringer, and Rhythm of War. Plus, I do want to read, there's like 2 novellas, I think, between certain books that I need to read that I own. I don't know. I'll figure out when I need to read those. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm just feeling really giddy today. Probably because of someone I might be talking to. I really don't want to keep jinxing myself by like talking about it too soon. But this one feels a lot different. Like in a really good way, okay? Like we didn't stay on the dating app for long, which I appreciate because like if we're vibing, we don't have to be staying on this app because I honestly respond to text much faster than like other notifications. So we've already been texting. It has been fairly constant and he honestly seems like me in male form, which, you know, I guess that's a good thing, right? I mean, I don't know. He reminds me of how I would be if I was a guy, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know. We're vibing. I'm curious to see where things are headed. And I know he makes good money because he told me what his job is. And I'm like, you make decent money. Not that I need a millionaire. Like, I really don't. I would just prefer someone who can be financially stable by themselves. Like you don't need a second person to like be aiding you financially because that's where I'm at. You know, I don't need anyone financially to support me. So yeah, the last couple of guys I've been talking to, they're like, I'm broke. I'm like, then why are you talking to me? That ain't cute. Like at our age, that ain't cute. Like if I was like 16, I wouldn't care, you know, because like, yeah, you could just use your parents' money. Like I don't care. But now it's like, no, that ain't cute. Like that's not it. And what's funny to me is that these guys have like pretty decent jobs that I've been talking to. And I'm like, how are you broke? Like, I'm sure I make less money than you. And how are you broke and I'm not? Like, that just tells me you may not be very financially responsible, which is not a good thing. So I don't know. Anyways, I'm just excited. I will keep you posted, but don't be surprised if I come on here in a week and be like, he ghosted me. But I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. And he said that, like, I told him, like, I am so sick of being ghosted. I am so sick of these guys, like, not doing what they say they're gonna do. And he's like, no, he's like, well, of course he could be lying, but he did say, you know, like, I'm like not like that. And you know, when I start talking to someone, it's not like a light thing. It's like, you know, I care about whoever it is. And I'm like, okay, same. So, okay, I appreciate that. So we'll see what happens. I shall keep you posted. But anywho's, yeah, I'm also deep in the sadness of Sob Hob. Oh my God, I'm almost 100 pages into Fool's Errand, and I don't know why. I thought it was a good idea to read Robin Hobb and Brando Sando at the same time. I'm just deep in the trenches, okay? Like, Fool's Errand, nothing particularly sad has happened, but Fitz as a character just makes me sad. Like, his story is just so tragic at every turn, and he just makes me sad, okay? He is just a sad boy, and I just want to give him a hug constantly. I think I said that in the last clip, but it's true. So I'm just deep in the trenches on that. And then I'm reading this thick book. I'm like, who thought this was a good idea? But I may have to pause on Words of Radiance soon because I do need to read my book club pick soon because the audiobook goes back to the library kind of soon. And I do need to get that read because we have our meeting at like the beginning of September. And then I'm so excited. There's a friend in book club. He hosts a lot of the parties in book club because he's just the party king and I love him for that. But last year he hosted a goth ball and it was the most amazing thing. I loved it so much. He decorated his whole house and everyone dressed up and I won. Me and one of my friends won the like costume contest. So this year I'm gonna level it up. I'm gonna go to a level 10 gothic. Okay, I got a whole new outfit picked out, ready to go. It's in my cart. I'm ready to click buy now. But I just want to confirm because I think I overheard him say at book club last time that he wants to make it more like a Victorian gothic this year. Because last year was just gothic. Like you could be any kind of gothic. So I went more like modern gothic, you know, with like a bantee and stuff like that. So it sounds like he wants to go more Victorian, which I currently have a whole outfit picked out for Victorian Gothic in my cart. Boots, leggings, it's actually tights, not leggings, a cute dress, all these accessories, this gorgeous long curly black wig because the wig just really, you know, completes the outfit. And I'm just itching to buy it, but I'm not going to buy it until I confirm with him that that's what we're doing. So I'm very excited. That party's not going to happen until October, but I'm just too excited. I'm probably going to buy it as soon as I possibly can. But anyways, I do need to get ready for bed. I had kind of a late evening. My parents wanted to go on a little car cruise, so we took the classic cars out, which was really fun. Little kids just love those cars. It's so cute. So we went through the neighborhoods and then took the super long route home just to cruise, went out to dinner, and then I got home, did just a 30-minute workout because that's all I had time for, which absolutely kicked my butt though. Like, that was a solid 30-minute workout. Like, I feel like sometimes I pick a 30-minute workout and it like doesn't feel like much. This one felt like an hour for how much work I put into it. So that was an awesome workout. And then did the dishes, fed the cats their like, you know, nighttime meal. I wouldn't say dinner. It's like their, you know, late night snack, I guess. And then it's time for me to get ready for bed. So that's the plan, love. And I will try to update y'all tomorrow. I'm hoping this weekend is a little more chill. It is a long weekend, so hopefully that means I can get more reading done. But we'll just see. We'll just see. So toodaloo. Hello. You're never gonna guess who's so anxious that I just can't relax and can't read. Oh, you're looking at her. It's me. Yeah, anxiety's really kicking my butt this week, and I do want to clarify because I feel like when I talk about anxiety, I just want to make it clear I have not been diagnosed with like actual anxiety, but this is what I am interpreting as anxiety because it really crops up when I'm feeling very overwhelmed and unsure of things. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Don't leave. And just, anyways, just feeling very like on rocky ground, I guess you could say. So again, I have not been professionally diagnosed with anxiety. I'm just speaking from what I'm kind of feeling. That's what I think I'm experiencing. So heart's just going a pitter patter and I just feel like I cannot get like a full breath, and I feel like it's at one point it was escalating towards a full-blown panic attack, which is never fun, but some deep breaths and some like really loud like deep focus music and working on like my like happiness thing that I'm doing, and also reading a nonfiction book that I've started, which is a book about misophonia, which I talk about a lot on my channel, but basically it is a very strong dislike to certain sounds, specifically like food sounds and stuff like that. So I bought a nonfiction book recently about that because I've been really wanting to learn more about it because it's such a like unique thing, it seems. Although in this book they did say that like 1 in 5 people have misophonia, so that's quite interesting. But at the same time, there's not a lot of research done in this field, so I feel like it's really hard to get more information from it than just like research articles and stuff online. So I was really excited to hear about this book, so I bought it and I just read the first chapter, and I'm gonna keep a journal kind of exploring that. I think I might actually start like a mental health journal, so I'm gonna start with this book and then I might, you know, just continue it, either make, you know, turn it into like a gratitude journal, you know, which I would also consider, you know, mental health, you know, it's good for the old noggin. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just feeling incredibly anxious for a multitude of reasons, main which, are we surprised? It's about a guy, of course. When is it not with me anymore? Okay. Gosh, I didn't realize that coming into the dating world in your 20s is just a big ball of anxiety. And honestly, I am doing a lot better with it now than I was when I first started joining all these apps and whatnot. Really just one app, actually. I deleted all the rest because they wanted a bunch of payments, and I'm like, girl, I ain't paying for this. Are you kidding me? So I just have like the one free one you could even have, it seems. And like at first my anxiety was just through, oh, my hair is going crazy, was just through the roof. And I think it really came out in the conversations that I was having with these guys, because I think that turned away a couple people because I was just so anxious, and I may have double texted a time or two, and I think that was just like a major turn off. So I've kind of, you know, I've taken a step back at that point. I took a step back. I'm like, okay, girl, you need to grow up. Quit being so anxious about this, because it's not that deep. It is not that deep. You know, it's okay. You are just talking to these guys, you know? So after that, and after starting to listen to some like dating advice podcast and taking a step back, doing meditation at night, starting this like journey into learning more about psychology and like what makes our brain tick and stuff, is really, really helping. And also investing more time into my hobbies and what I enjoy doing, because I don't know why my brain has such a hard time remembering this, but these guys are not going to replace my happiness. Like, they are not going to be the thing that brings me joy in life. You are going to add to it, not become it. And I don't know why, I almost have to tell myself that every day, because my brain just does not seem to know that. It's like, they are not the end all be all of my life, okay? It's okay. So I don't know. I think part of me is just so like excited and just so like shocked at the same time that like people like me. Like, that's just like a shocking thing to me. Like, what? I'm like, I have friends. I don't know. I just feel really weird. I just feel like that's a general like early 20s experience. It's just, I just feel weird, love. I just do. But anyways, so I don't want to say this too soon, so this better not come bite me in the butt later, but I really like this one, okay? I really do. The conversations we're having, it's fun. I am literally like laughing at my desk. I'm like stifling laughter because I cannot be cackling, like full on witch cackle at my desk. Are you kidding me? I work in a cubicle. No, can't do that. And then like, on the same hand, we're like having these like really meaningful conversations as well. So it's not just like, you know, fun and flirty. It's like, we're talking about things. Like, okay. So, I mean, you're getting best of both worlds, in my opinion. But yeah, so I don't know. He's currently working like 3.5 hours away from where I live. So like, I don't know if he is willing to commute that far just to see little me, but I don't know. But I do agree with the mantra. If he wanted to, he would. And I will just keep you posted, because I don't know. That's the mantra of my life. I have no clue. I don't know. Couldn't tell ya. So I'm gonna go continue being anxious. Just kidding. I'm actually gonna go try to like not be anxious for the next like 2 hours before I need to go to sleep. Oh, just kidding. An hour before I need to go to sleep. And I'll chat with you all later to close out the vlog. Yes, I have not been reading. Yeah, I have no reading update for you all. I'm sorry. Anxiety's taking over. Hello, friends. It is actually Saturday morning because I completely forgot to close out this vlog yesterday. So we're doing that now. My battery's flashing as usual. But yeah, so yeah. Let's get into it, I guess. I really don't have a whole lot of reading updates for y'all because I had fully planned yesterday to read a bunch while I was waiting to go to a doctor appointment, because I took the afternoon off yesterday because I had a doctor's appointment. And so I'm like, you know what? I have 2 hours between my appointment and work. I'm just gonna read. No, that didn't happen. I went and got a coffee and just hung out at a park and just like drank my coffee and listened to music and did not touch a page. And then went to my doctor's appointment, and you know that horrible side pain I've been dealing with for like literal months? Finally got answers on that, and it is a cyst, as I told people it was. Like, my doctor's just like, well, it's not appendicitis. I'm like, well, duh, I would feel horrible if I had appendicitis. Like, I told them I think this is a cyst, and like, I'm not a doctor, I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do, but like, I know my body, I know this isn't normal, and I know this is probably a cyst. And yep, that's exactly what it is. So she measured it, and it's about the size of like a strawberry, so it's not like the hugest thing, but I'm wondering, because it is causing me problems. Like, I physically cannot lay on the right side of my body because it hurts, and it twinges a lot and it hurts a lot, and I feel like I complain about it literally every day because it hurts. So like, I don't know what the procedure is, if it's surgery or if there's something less invasive than that to remove it, or just let it be and I just have to live with it. I don't know. So the ultrasound lady said that she will send off the results to my doctor, and she will call me and we will figure things out. But it's like, I told y'all, that's exactly what it was gonna be. Like, I've never had one, but I just figured it's the only logical explanation, you know? So I'm kind of like proud of myself, and I'm also happy it is something, honestly, because I get so sick of going to the doctor and I have an issue and they're like, oh, you're fine. I'm like, cool. So like, I'm dying, bent over, doubled over in pain, and I'm fine. Okay, cool. You know, it's like, I seriously had that happen. Like, I am crying from pain and I've had a doctor tell me, you are fine. I'm like, all right, cool. Glad that that's normal. So anyways, this weekend is kind of crazy, but I will talk to you all about that in next week's vlog, because that'll make for a fun little intro. Yeah, so anyways, that is it for this vlog. Apologies for it probably being short and boring, but I was gonna say that's me, but I'm not short, so I'd say I'm tall and boring, if anything. But I keep finding these random little like scratches on my hands because I keep, I don't know, running into things and being clumsy, and I have like a scratch on this finger and a scratch on this finger from Holly. You could even see it. Yeah, that's from Holly. Thank you so much. Anyways, I will see you all in another video soon. Goodbye.